want to give everybody a cheat code, and you can never say I never gave you anything. I want to break down how I was able to get 6 figures in business funding. I'm gonna start from A and I'm gonna go all the way to Z. Okay, so first thing I did, I obtained a copy of my credit report from TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. And I analyzed those reports and I noticed everything that was negative up there. I knew they had to come off so I can get funding, so I can elevate and leverage my life. Second thing is I noticed that my credit report wasn't that thick, meaning I didn't have a lot of positive accounts on it. So once I was able to get those things removed and cleaned and put the credit builders up there, now I was qualified for business funding. So B, what I did for B was I went and opened a LLC. A LLC, yes, you can get business funding with the LLC on day 2 of the LLC. So what I did was I went and established that LLC with the Secretary of State. I'm from North Carolina, so I had to pay $275 to file my articles of organization. Second, what I did for everyone that see, I don't have an office space. So I had to go get a virtual address because I wanted to look as professional as possible when I go before the banks. So then what I did was I obtained a professional email. Don't try to go put no yahoo.com or no gmail.com on no business credit card. No. Application, don't try to do that because that looks real. For the ones that know what it means, it looks real ratchet. But then what I went to go do, I went to obtain a 1-800 number. You also can get a 1-866 number. That's fine as well. But I went obtained a 1-800 number from call8.com. I got a 1-800 number for only $16 a month, y'all. $16 a month. They also have a $5 plan, but the $16 plan is like unlimited. It's not unlimited. They give you a certain number of minutes you can use, but we don't really need that. We just need that for the bank application. That's it. So then what I went to go do was, so once I got my 1-800 number, I got my virtual address, I got my professional email. So then what I went to go do was I went to go open up a business bank account with Chase Bank. Okay, so when I went there, I almost left something out. I went and filed for my EIN number with the IRS, and I also got my Duns and Bradstreet number with Duns and Bradstreet. Okay, now I went to go open up the bank account, gave them all my documents and everything, so they got me set up. So then what I did was I went to go find a mentorship because I knew I couldn't do. I knew I can do it, but if you know people that has different types of cheat codes other than yourself, why not go purchase that? Why not go do it? Let's reinvest into ourselves. And also, I have learned so I can use these things with other clients and even myself. So, and I also learned a lot of different tricks of a foreign entity, which I'm not gonna get into a foreign entity with into this video right here because that's a whole 30-minute conversation. But after I went to go do that, the mentorship, of course, it helped me get access to top tier bank reps, and that's very top tier right there because you actually dealing with people that's really wanting to help you. So once I did that, man, they gave me access to my first 6 figures in business funding. And then what I started doing was I started working on my business credit because with your business credit, it's something that's called a paydebt score, and that paydebt score works from 0 to 100. So I started working on that. I started adding net 30 accounts onto that. That's quote unquote, that is a business credit builder, a net 30, yeah. So I started attaching those, but but how I was able to get to 6 figures was I leveraged my personal credit to fund my business. That's how I was able to do it. But I don't recommend doing this if you don't have no experience, because you don't want to, get closed out of the bank, or because it's just not that easy, because you have to know how to fill out the application the correct way. You have to know how to fill it out the correct way. But yeah, what else do I have for y'all, man? Oh yeah, the foreign entity. Cheat code. Hey, listen, man. What I learned, what I know now, I said, yo, I'm going to touch the mills very soon. Dreams are going to come true very soon, man. Like, you see me pushing the BMW. Like, I ain't on that material things, though. But hey, stretch it. Let me get to this right here about the foreign entity. You can actually get funding in every single state, y'all. Even if we don't stay in that state, you can take one LLC and get funded in whatever state in the United States that you want to get funded in. It's just a way you have to do it, and there's so many cheat codes that you have to tap in, because there's no possible way I can teach you everything through this camera like this. It's no possible way. If I could, I would, but it's a lot of information, like hours and hours and hours. That's why you have to pay for it, because it's so much explaining and breaking down. But man, y'all tap in with me, man. Tap in with me, stay tuned, because it's only up from here. Only up from here, y'all. Y'all have a good night, man.